Round 2 Wrestling is back. Thank you for tuning in to this brand new podcast here on the 26th of September, 2023. Fall is officially here, and so is a brand new Round 2 Wrestling for you, the fan. For those of you tuning in for the first time, Round 2 Wrestling is very similar to a news broadcast. We have it broken down into 4 segments or 4 rounds. Round 1, the pro wrestling rumor mill. These could be actual, factual. It could be 100% fabricated. It's up to you, the fan, to decide what you want to believe. Move on to round 2, pro wrestling news. This is actual confirmed news across multiple outlets. Round 3 are title matches and their results brought to you by Round 2 Wrestling for you, the fan. We conclude this Round 2 Wrestling podcast with Round 4, Did You Know Pro Wrestling Facts. However, we are going to kick things off with Round 1. This is the Pro Wrestling Rumor Mill. Alright, here we go. Like LA Knight, Edge, and Drew McIntyre are not close on money in their negotiations with WWE on new contract deals. This is from Wrestling Observer Radio's Dave Meltzer. Darren Rovell reported that WWE terminated their trading card / collectible sticker rights deal with Panini, citing breach of contract. There were more than 2 years left on the deal, and WWE is seeking an injunction to get Panini to stop selling their licensed product. We have more on this story in Round 2 Pro Wrestling News. The Wall Street Journal says WWE's new SmackDown TV deal is worth a reported $1.4 billion over the course of its 5-year duration. Fightful says Johnny Gargano was spotted at WWE headquarters recently, although it's unclear why exactly he was there.
You what?
Sami Callihan's contract with Impact Wrestling is rumored to be due at the end of the month, and this is from Fightful. The belief at recent TV tapings, per PW Insider, is that he is on his way out of the promotion. PCO has also given notice to Impact Wrestling, according to journalist and author Pat LaPrade. PCO's contract ends on October 30th, 2023. Last week, WWE filed a trademark for global localization. That's the term Triple H Paul Levesque used back in 2018 when describing his plan for regional NXT brands in countries around the world. Alright, that draws to a conclusion round 1 in the Pro Wrestling Rumor Mill. We're going to continue on right into round 2. This is the Pro Wrestling News. WWE has today, Tuesday, September 26th, announced the signing of former AEW TBS champion Jade Cargill. This is reportedly a multi-year deal. Details were unknown at the time of this broadcast. ESPN originally broke the news of Cargill's signing. It remains unknown if Cargill will go straight to the main roster or if she will start on the NXT promotion. Last week, this was in the rumor mill section of Round 2 Wrestling, and this is now officially news and confirmed news at that. A significant development for AEW's future has emerged. Andrew Zarian revealed on Wrestling Observer Radio that AEW is set to make HBO Max, or now called Max, its digital home starting in 2024. The exact pricing details are uncertain at this point, but AEW's partnership with Max is 100% confirmed. A New York court has denied WWE's restraining order against Panini, allowing the trading card company to continue making products based on the wrestling brand for the time being. The restraining order was initially requested by WWE in an effort to force Panini to stop making products while both companies sorted things out in court. Joe Otterson of Variety reports that Stars has canceled Heels after 2 seasons.
You what?
The series, which stars Stefan Amell and Alexander Ludwig, premiered in 2021. A reason for the cancellation was not provided, and already on Twitter, now called X, there is a movement calling for the cancellation of Stars. Another wrestler set to leave Impact has been confirmed. Sami Callihan is confirmed that he is to be a free agent soon. In a post on X, the Impact Wrestling star announced that he will be a free agent on September 30th, 2023. That's only 4 days away. Soon after his free agency announcement, the 36-year-old posted a photo of himself with current AEW wrestler Jon Moxley from their time in Combat Zone Wrestling when they went by the tag team name Switchblade Conspiracy. WWE and Hulu deal on life support. After a report came out last week regarding WWE programming on Hulu was set to expire, the two sides rushed to an agreement. Most of the content on the streaming service was slated to expire and be removed shortly after, but now reads it will expire in the next week to 2 weeks, depending on the program/content. It would appear the two sides, that is WWE and Hulu, are at the very least still working out some sort of deal. The pro wrestling world is a brutal one, both physically, mentally, and legally. Kamito has left CMLL, and it appears that he is taking the company to court.
You what?
In addition to his departure, Kamito revealed that he intends to retain the trademark for his character and name. There can be multiple sides to every story, especially in professional wrestling. Round 2 Wrestling will keep you, the fan, up to date on this situation as it evolves from Mexico. WWE releases several wrestlers after the WWE UFC merger deal becomes official and the group is rebranded as TKO Group. Some of the bigger free agent wrestlers from WWE are as follows: Aaliyah, Dolph Ziggler, Elias, Emma, Mustafa Ali, Rick Boogs, Shelton Benjamin, Mansoor, Dana Brooke, and several others. Where these wrestlers end up has yet to be announced. Several are rumored to be of high interest to AEW, but nothing official yet. That draws to a conclusion round 2. We're going to keep this gravy train rolling and move right on to round 3 title matches. However, warning, this next segment may contain spoilers for your favorite promotions, including AEW Grand Slam results, GCW Long Live GCW results, Impact, WWE, Ring of Honor, CMLL, AAA, NXT, and others. New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight Champion Eddie Kingston defeated Ring of Honor World Champion Claudio Castagnoli to become the new Ring of Honor World Champion. Rey Fenix defeated AEW International Champion Jon Moxley in what has become the most controversial finish of the week. Rey Fenix is the new AEW International Champion. AEW Women's World Champion Soraya defeated Toni Storm to retain the AEW Women's World Championship. AEW World Champion MJF defeated Ring of Honor Television Champion Samoa Joe to retain the AEW World Championship. Ring of Honor 6-man Tag Team Champions Brian Cage and the Gates of Agony defeated Willie Mack and the Infantry to retain the Ring of Honor 6-man Tag Team titles. Hangman Adam Page and the Young Bucks, a.k.a. the Hung Bucks, defeated Ring of Honor 6-man Tag Team Champions Brian Cage and Gates of Agony to become the new Ring of Honor 6-man Tag Team Champions. AEW World Trios Champions The Acclaimed defeated Dark Order to retain the AEW World Trios Championships. Ring of Honor Pure Champion Katsuyori Shibata defeated Nick Wayne to retain the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. Ring of Honor Women's World Champion Athena defeated Angelina Love to retain the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. WWE Women's Champion Io Sky defeated Asuka to retain the WWE Women's Championship. JCW World Champion Jordan Oliver defeated The Rotation to retain the JCW World Championship. GCW Ultraviolent Champion Rina Yamashita defeated Jimmy Lloyd to retain the GCW Ultraviolent Championship. GCW World Champion Blake Christian defeated Peter Tayani to retain the GCW World Championship. Christian Cage defeated Darby Allin and AEW TNT Champion Luchasaurus to become the new AEW TNT Champion. AEW World Tag Team Champions FTR defeated the Workhorsemen to retain the AEW World Tag Team titles. Show defeated New Japan Pro Wrestling King of Pro Wrestling Provisional Champion Tai Chi to become the new New Japan Pro Wrestling King of Pro Wrestling Provisional Champion. IWGP Tag Team Champions Bishamon defeated TMDK to retain the IWGP Tag Team titles. IWGP UK Champion Will Ospreay defeated Yodi Tsuji to retain the IWGP United Kingdom Championship. JCW Champion Jordan Oliver defeated Latigo to retain the JCW World Championship. GCW Ultraviolent Champion Rina Yamashita defeated Lou Nixon to retain the GCW Ultraviolent Championship. GCW World Champion Blake Christian defeated Axel Tischer to retain the GCW World Championship. Commander defeated Mecha Wolf, La Estrella, and Kukai to become the new AAA Cruiserweight Champion. Impact X Division Champion Chris Sabin defeated Alan Angels to retain the Impact X Division Championship. Impact Tag Team Champions The Rascals defeated Rich Swann and Sami Callihan to retain the Impact Tag Team titles. NXT North American Champion Dominic Mysterio defeated Dragon Lee to retain the NXT North American Championship. Undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions Judgment Day defeated Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens to retain the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles. Alright, that is the end of round 3. We are going to move right on to round 4. Did you know? Did you know are little bits of information and facts about the wrestling world you may or may not have known about. You gotta love the bell. Did you know the Usos are the longest tenured tag team in WWE history? They have been together with the company for 13 consecutive years.
You what?
Did you know since making his WWE debut in 2019, Gunther/Walter has lost only 2 matches in singles competition? They were at the NXT TakeOver 36 and NXT Weekly TV series. Ilya Dragunov and Braun Breaker are the only wrestlers who defeated Gunther, and that is in the ring. Did you know, with her NWA women's title reign reaching 761 plus days and counting, Camille Brickhouse surpassed June Byers and is now the 5th longest reigning champion in the title's history.
You what?
And did you know Vince McMahon is very strict about not allowing anyone to refer to him as Junior? First off, he really isn't a junior because he and his father have different middle names. Secondly, Vince always felt that it was a sign of disrespect to him as a boss and felt that it was demeaning to him as a person. The only individual who was ever allowed to refer to him as Junior up until the day he died was Gorilla Monsoon. Once Monsoon passed, nobody was allowed to call him that in his presence again. That draws to a conclusion. Round 2 wrestling. Be sure to listen to this podcast in case you missed any information. Tune in next week for a brand new Round 2 wrestling.